What's going on, boys and girls? Today we're going to be doing one of those classic soul food recipes. We're going to be doing a souse meat recipe. Now guys, one of my goals is to get my souse meat to come out looking like this one right here. This right here is TJ, was it TL herring souse meat. It is delicious. I love the texture of it. I love the quality of it. But I can never get mine to come out to look like that right there. Just see what that looks like. And I'm going to try my best to get mine to come out this way. I saw this girl's recipe on YouTube, did a great job, and she was like, she had tried several other types of recipes, and this one was the classic one. So we're going to be kind of following in her lead. I might do mine a little bit different than hers, but here we go. For some reason, these types of recipes get more views because people like to see old school Southern cooking, you know, because it's something that's pretty much gone, and young folks don't cook like this anymore. They just go to the store and buy it. But you know, back in the day when I was younger, you'd actually have raised the pig or the chicken or the cow, and then you made it naturally. So, you know, hopefully one day the people learn how to do that kind of thing and we won't lose that tradition. So here we go, guys. All right, guys, this is literally all you need. You don't need a whole lot. We got some pig ears here, and I'm only making a small batch. We got some pig ears, and we got some pig's feet down at the bottom. We got some apple cider vinegar. You got to have some vinegar in there, y'all. Got a bay leaf, got some ground sage, and then we've got some actual rub sage as well. Some crushed red pepper flakes. That's plus or minus. It just depends on if you want it spicy. And then I got my seasoning blend. My seasoning blend includes salt, pepper, mustard powder, onion powder, garlic powder, and paprika. So first thing you want to do is boil these, wash these, because look at them, they look like they got a bunch of stuff on them. So you want to make sure they're nice and clean. Look at the price, guys. Remember back in the day, you could buy a pack of pig ears for $1, $4.82, $5 for pig's feet, y'all. For $6.79. Everything has just gone up. But these things you could buy. I guarantee you, back when I was younger, you could buy all three of these things for probably less than $1, maybe $2. But anyway, times has changed. You in 2025 now, boy. All right, everything is nice and clean. Let's go ahead and put these in some water and start to boil them. All righty, we want to make sure everything is submerged as much as possible. We're going to go ahead and add in our spices now. Just some of them, guys. We're just going to go ahead and put in our seasoning blend. Again, the salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic powder. And you're going to put about maybe a teaspoon in there just to kind of give it some flavor. See, now you're going to finish seasoning these things a little bit later on. We're not going to do the sage and all that right yet. We do have to throw in a bay leaf in there just to give it that nice flavor here. One bay leaf. And we are going to throw some vinegar in there as well, too. Now, we'll be adding some more to this. Sage is what gives souse meat its classic taste. So you got to make sure you have some sage in there. Again, that was probably about 1/4 of a cup of vinegar. Now, you will be adding more because, again, I don't think you can have souse meat without the vinegar. So anyway, we're going to boil this, guys, and it's literally going to boil until it's done. And it's going to take about 4 or 5 hours for that to tenderize. So I'm probably going to do part of this on my lunch hour. I'll be here for a couple of hours, and then I'll come home this evening and finish the rest of it. But some of it'll still be kind of cooking, or at least warming in the hot water, even when I go back to work. So we'll see you in a little bit. All righty, y'all. So we've cooked this for about 5 to 6 hours. It is fall apart. So we're going to debone this, and then we're going to chop it up, and we're going to come back once all of that stuff is chopped up, and we'll show you how to put it together. All right, y'all, I've got it all deboned, and what I did is I put it in the little food processor and chopped it up a little bit just because the pieces were so big. Now we got to fancy it up and actually make it taste like souse meat. All right, now we want to add some, because this is too thick right here. So we want to add some of our liquid. That's why I said you got to keep some of your liquid here. Just take some of this liquid out here, and it's still warm. We're going to do 2 ladles first. And then let's give it a mix. And then, you know, you're going to have to taste it too, y'all. Because it's got to taste like it. Gotta be at a certain consistency. And that's still a little bit too thick right there, y'all. So we're gonna add a little bit more, one more ladle here. Smells good. Smells really good. All right. Now that's kind of the consistency you want. But maybe one more. One more. Well, you don't want it to be super watery, but you don't want it to be super thick. Yeah, that's going to be it right there. You want that spoon to move through there real good like that. And see, it's still kind of thick. All right, let's go ahead. We're gonna throw in some two types of sages in here. You know, sage is what makes the souse meat. So we're gonna have some of this rub sage right here, which is gonna give it the strongest flavor, and then we're gonna use some of this ground sage as well too. So here we go. All right, so we're gonna put about a teaspoonful of this rub sage in there. About a teaspoon. Not that much. Then we're going to put about the same amount, if not half, of just the powdered. Again, this is a new thing, y'all. All right, we're going to leave it right there. We're going to add some crushed red pepper flakes. And I've tasted it, so I know we're going to have to add some vinegar to it. I've already tasted this baby, so let's shake this up. And we're going to put about a half a cup in there, y'all. We're going to give it a mix. Oh, you know what? That made it smell like souse meat right there. That right there made it smell like souse meat. My wife is over there saying, I smell it over here. Oh, yeah, that did it, y'all. That just made. But now, we're going to taste it. Got to give it a taste. It needs salt. I can taste the sage, but it needs some of this salt. And remember, this is salt. Ooh, it's got that red pepper too, y'all. Woo, Lord. That right there, it's definitely got the kick to it. Give it another mix here. And again, souse meat's got to have that vinegary. Got to have that vinegary taste, so we're going to add a little bit more vinegar. Try not to put too much in there. Okay. Give it a little bit of mix. Get another spoon here. Give it a taste. That's it, guys. That is it. Lord have mercy, that's it. Now, what we're going to do, as I choke on it, what we're going to do, it's strong. I put too much red pepper flakes in there. What we're going to do is make a very small batch, put it in the refrigerator, put it in the freezer for about 10 minutes, just to see how it gels, and then we're going to give it a taste. And then if the taste is good after it gels, then we'll make the whole batch. All right, we're going to use a really small container like this right here. Can y'all see that? Just going to see if we can put it in there without making a mess. No, I can't. All right, there we go. Of course, we're going to clean that up right there. That looks messy right there, but we're going to clean it up. All right, that's what it looks like after we clean it up. We're going to go in the refrigerator, in the freezer for 10 minutes, and then we'll see what it looks like. All right, y'all. So what I did, we went 10 minutes in the freezer. 10 minutes in the refrigerator. And now we're gonna see if we can get this baby out here. And I'm probably gonna have to work with it a little bit. So I'll come right back, y'all. Probably get a little butter knife and get it out. All right, guys, I didn't show you the boo-boo that I made. So when I poured it out, I got it loose. It hadn't solidified enough. So we're gonna have to go back in the refrigerator for a little bit longer. I think we gotta add a little bit more liquid to this as well, too, to help with the solidification. All right, so I liquefied it a little bit more here, and we're just going to let it go in for about 30 minutes to 45 minutes or so. And really, I think it's ready to go into the mold, guys, to be honest with you. But I do want to, the girl who I saw the video from, she made a really good point of making a small batch and then tasting it, because sometimes it, you can tell the difference once it solidifies when you taste it. All right, let's try this again, y'all. So this time I let it stay in there for about 30 minutes. There you go. That's the way it's supposed to come out right there, guys. Now we're going to take a knife here, and we're just going to make some real thin slices just to see what it looks like. Oh yeah, look at that, guys. Look at that. That's what we're talking about right there. And let's cut this one if we can do it without smashing our fingers. All right, look at that. That looks good. All of these right here look good. See, now, my thing is, you know, it doesn't quite look like this right here. Look like this right here. But now this is frozen, guys. But it doesn't quite look like this right here. But it's real close. Let's see what it tastes like. The taste is great. I'm trying to think what it actually needs. See what it looks like? If anything, it needs a little bit more salt, and it needs a little bit more vinegar. Well, not vinegar, but sage. But it's pretty good, guys. So that came out pretty good. All right, so I'm really glad I did that, y'all, because it does taste different than what it tastes like in the liquefied form. So it's got enough spice in it for sure, but it does needs a little bit more salt in it. And maybe a little bit more of the sage, like I said before. All right, so I got it all seasoned up now. We're gonna go ahead and put it in the molds. Now, this time I'm not gonna put it in a real deep mold. I'm gonna put it in a maybe like a 1-inch mold. It may take 2 of them to do this, and then I'm gonna place them in the refrigerator. All right, so I got them in containers like this, y'all. Now, I think this is what's gonna give it the gelatin look right here. We're gonna put a little bit of this liquid on top of it, just a little bit here. We don't want to burn out the taste of it here, but a little bit on the top and around the edges and on the sides here. And then we're going to let that go into the refrigerator. We're going to do the other one on the bottom that way, and then we'll come back once these things are set. All right, y'all, let's take a look at this souse meat here. Let's take the lids off. All right, they both look good. This one, I had these out in the refrigerator. This one is almost frozen here. This one right here was at the bottom, so it's not frozen. But we're gonna take them out of the mold here, see what they look like. We're probably gonna leave this one in because it probably needs to come to room temperature because it literally is frozen. All right, guys, look at that. Look at that right there. It came out nice and easily, nice and smooth. Got a nice shine to it and everything. I'm gonna probably cut this into like bars, almost like what I buy at the store, and then eat them individually. So this will be a nice little snack for me. Let's go ahead and try it now. All right, and I just cut it up like that, y'all, and that looks good. We're gonna plate this up just to kind of make our picture, and we're all done. Hope you guys enjoyed this video right here. Like, share, comment on it. Give me some, if you do your souse meat differently than I've done this right here, let me know. Hit that thumbs up. That kind of hits the algorithm and sets the algorithm to send more likes to people that haven't seen my material. So y'all help me out that way. Appreciate you guys. I may do one final picture of this souse meat right here, but this was a success to me. Y'all have a good one. Oh, we just kind of stacked it in a little picture like that, just to get a nice little opening page for Facebook and for YouTube and other channels that I'm on, Rumble.